Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm recording the fourth video to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be talking about suicides and why throw some numbers at you and some opinions and some ramifications of to why what could lead or what could happen if you decided to take that I think is an unnecessary step. Suicide is, to me, a resort that people use when they lose belief in life. They lose belief in people, and they lose belief basically in everything. And they think that they're better off taking their own life and ending all the suffering that they're going through. But some research that I did before I did this YouTube video is from the Center of Diseases Control and Prevention, the CDC, and they collect data about basically people die, mortalities in the U.S., including deaths by suicide. Most recently, in 2011, 39,518 people took their lives. And just by that, suicide skyrocketed to 10th leading cause for us Americans. In other words, that means that one person in the country died by suicide every 13 minutes, which is insane. Sometimes you could be under financial straits, you could be under emotional straits, you could be going through some rough patches, but I believe that if you have that necessary circle of people around you, positive people that want to like push you and really help you and be positive around you, then you could get over that. But if you don't, what I would recommend is you seek professional help. Just because you seek professional help does not mean you're crazy. It does not mean that you're a leech or that you're doing anything bad. To like by seeking a professional help, you're just trying to see what's going on with you. And by that, whenever you visit a psychiatrist or you visit a doctor, everything is in confidentiality. So you don't have to worry about anybody knowing your business unless you decide to tell them. But over the 2000s, the suicide rate decreased, and 12.5 suicide deaths to 12.4. That's a pretty big drop. However, over the next 10 years, it increased again to 12.3 per 100,000 people. What I want to say is that suicide is it doesn't have variation, it doesn't have race, it doesn't have a face. It does not matter. There's four key demographics that people need to know about suicide. It's age, sex, race, and geographics. Basically where you live. Alright. So some other things that I would like to address is I believe that no matter how depressed and no matter how difficult life is throwing something at you, you should not take your own life. You shouldn't shoot yourself. You shouldn't jump off a bridge. You shouldn't choke yourself. You shouldn't go ahead and kill your family or harm your loved ones because you're going through some things. Like I said, you could seek professional help at any local hospital facility, and they will gratefully provide you with a psychiatrist free of charge if you cannot afford it, or they'll recommend you go to your private doctor and give you a referral for a psychiatrist. But the most popular form of suicide was basically by firearm. And as most recently, most of you know, Robin Williams committed suicide by the second method, which is asphyxiation. And poisoning came in at third with a 17%. So I'm just gonna address this. Suicide is a very, I understand, is a very difficult thing. And people, I believe that people that say they're gonna kill themselves ultimately won't do it. But the people that you know that you have to like look out for is the people that are quiet, don't talk, don't communicate, don't socialize with people. Those are the people that you have to seek out and help. Um, so sometimes when people attempt suicide, um, it's because, like I said previously, they're having problems with their relationships. They're having problems with their parents. They're having problems with their siblings. They're having problems being bullied, and etc. And amongst a plethora of things. But at the end of the day, what I want to leave said in this video is that you should not take your own life. Seek help. Trust me. At some point in my life, I was not perfect. I was not completely happy. I could say back in 2007, I honestly tried to kill myself by walking myself to the Williamsburg Bridge, the bridge I love to run every day now, and I tried to jump off. But what happened? Um, I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to like jumping off a bridge and just like dead ass ending everything. Like I had to think, and that's the thing that you have to take into consideration when you try, whenever you decide. God forbid you don't, but if you ever decide to try this, don't do it. You got to think about your family, man. No matter how much in debt you are, or how much depressed you are because your girlfriend left you, your boyfriend left you, etc. Don't do it, because you're gonna leave. One, you're gonna leave people crying. You're gonna leave people wondering why did he do that? He was so happy. He had a great life. And the reason I'm doing this is because I haven't lost anybody to suicide, but I've lost people, and I understand that pain and that suffering that these people go through when they decide to do this. But it doesn't have to be that way. You always have a choice. No matter how bad you're doing in life, just take a step back and pray. As hard as that sounds, pray. Give your life to God. God would always direct you towards the right path. And as long as you do that, if you don't believe in religion or you don't believe in anything, just believe that it will get better. I believed back in 2012, and look at me now. If I was to show you before and after pictures, you would see that I was freaking fat. But what did I decide to do back then? I decided to do something about it and not let that depression, that desire to kill myself get to me. So I overcame it. All you have to do is have self-confidence, think positive, always think positive in the eye of the storm. If you maintain the peace, God will direct your path. Trust me. Um, again, I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos and always supporting me and watching. And I just hope that you guys honestly go on the channel and take a look at this video. And I hope that by this I am helping you with something going on in your life. If you ever need to talk or need to contact, you can always also contact me on rmedina8920 @aim.com. I can answer your questions there or give you some advice. And also you can follow me on Instagram, Medina _8. Also always direct message me a question or anything that you want to talk about that you need help with. I'm willing to do that. And I'm not doing that, like I just want to leave this said, I'm not doing this for popularity or for people, I'm just doing it because I've been through it, and I want people to be able to look at me and not as a victim, but as an example, and be like, yo, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it too. And I just want to say thank you guys, and I hope you have a great evening, and stay up, man. It always gets better, bro. Deuce.